Hi friend, in this video I'm going to walk you through the most detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to remove DRM protection from your Amazon purchased books. This method doesn't just work for Amazon DRM, it also covers Adobe Digital Edition DRM and Barnes & Noble DRM. Over time, I've learned a lot from your feedback on my past DRM videos, so thank you for that. And I've taken all of it into account to make this tutorial as easy to follow as possible. Even if you're not tech savvy, don't worry, I've got you covered. I will highlight key areas, point out what to watch out for, and go over troubleshooting steps in case you run into any issues. Now, there are two main methods for removing DRM, but in this video, we will focus on just one of them. I've personally tested both methods with at least 10 books that I purchased specifically for this. Some published in 2025, 24 and much older, and I've successfully removed DRM from all of them using either method. The method we'll be using today relies on an older version of the Kindle for PC app on Windows. For this you will need a Windows computer along with a couple of applications and plugins that I will guide you through installing. If you're on a Mac, you could use a virtual machine like Parallels to make this work, but I won't be covering that in this video. For the second method, which I will be covering in a separate video, you will need a Kindle e-reader like the Paperwhite, Color Soft or even basic Kindle. That Kindle e-reader needs to be linked to your Amazon account, and this method works on both Windows and Mac. I'll link that video in the description once it's ready, so if this method doesn't work, I'd recommend that you try the other one. Before I go through all the steps, I need to share a couple of important details that will not only give you a better understanding of the process, but also increase your chance of successfully removing DRM. First, through my research, I found that all Amazon books have some form of DRM protection. DRM is a broad term that includes restrictions imposed by either the publisher or Amazon. But here's something I didn't know before. Even if a publisher or author chooses not to apply DRM, the book will still have Amazon's own version of DRM protection. One way to check if a publisher didn't apply DRM protection is to look at the simultaneous device usage section in the book's details on Amazon. If it says unlimited, it means the publisher didn't apply DRM. However, even if a book is supposed to be DRM free, Amazon still applies its own DRM. Essentially, Amazon's idea of a DRM-free file means the book can be read on any Kindle device that supports KFX, but not outside of the Kindle ecosystem. Second, during this video, I will ask you to install some plugins. The versions of these plugins may change in the future, and if that happens, you will find updated versions and links in the description, so don't worry, I will do my best to keep them up to date. If any additional troubleshooting steps come up after this video is released, I will post a pinned comment below with the most useful fixes you can try. And if the method changes entirely, I will create a brand new video, so that's a small reason to subscribe. I've spent a lot of hours researching and testing this, so if you find this video helpful and succeed in removing DRM, please give it a like and leave a comment letting us all know this method worked for you. Lastly, please pay close attention to file names, version numbers and everything I show on the screen. I've seen a lot of comments from people who skipped parts of the video and were unsuccessful. Take your time, pause if needed, and I'm confident you will get it right. With all that out of the way, let's remove DRM from your purchased books. Step 1. Download and install Calibre. The first thing you need to do is download the latest version of Calibre application. You can get the installation file from the Calibre website. All links will be in the description. I assume your browser is downloading files to the downloads folder. I won't go through the installation process in detail because there's nothing special that needs to be changed here. Step 2. Install required plugins. Next, we need to download and install two plugins into Calibre, the KFX Input plugin and DDRM plugin. For installing the KFX Input plugin, the link I provided will take you to the Mobile Read website. Scroll down in the first post until you see a file called kfxinput.zip. This file is already a plugin, so you don't need to unzip it. For installing DDRM plugin, download the beta version 10.0.9. In the link I provided, expand the Assets section and click to download the DRM_tools_10.0.9.zip. And here's an important note. After downloading, first unzip the original file called DRM_tools_10.0.9.zip. A common mistake people make is trying to install this file directly as a plugin, which results in an error message that the plugin is invalid and doesn't contain a top-level init file. Once unzipped, the actual plugin file you need is inside and called ddrm_plugin.zip. Now let's install these plugins into Calibre. Open the Calibre application, go to Preferences and then Plugins under the Advanced section. Select the Load plugin from file, then locate and open kfxinput.zip. A warning will appear, this is completely normal, click Yes to proceed. Click OK, but don't restart Calibre just yet. Again, go to Load plugin from file and select ddrm_plugin.zip. Click Yes on the warning and now restart Calibre, or simply close and reopen it. Now let's confirm the plugins are installed. Open Preferences, go to Plugins. Check the box for Show Only User Installed Plugins. Expand the options and verify that both KFX Input and DRM plugin are listed. Step 3 is to install an older version of Kindle for PC. Now we need to install an older version of Kindle for PC. The version that works best is 2.4.0 build 70904. The download link is in the description. Before opening the app, we need to prevent it from auto-updating in the background. Amazon has configured it to update without your permission, so we need to block it. Download and run the disable_k4pc_download.bat file. Link is in the description. This prevents updates from being installed. Once this is done, open Kindle for PC, go to Tools, Options, General, and uncheck Automatically Install Updates when they are available without asking me option. To be on the safe side, I also go to the Crash Report section and uncheck Send Anonymous Crash Reports. Save changes and return to the main screen. Log into your Amazon account and you should see your purchased books in your library. Step 4 is to find the folder where Kindle for PC stores your downloaded books. This is pretty simple. Just open up the Kindle for PC app, go to Tools, then Options, and select Content. This will show you the folder by default called My Kindle Content, where all your Kindle books are saved once they've downloaded on the app. Step 5 is downloading your books. Now open up the Kindle for PC app and also open up the My Kindle Content directory in a separate window. I like to have them both open at the same time so I can see the books being added in real time. Then on the Kindle for PC app, just double click or right click and hit download to grab your purchased books. Once you do that, a new folder will be created with an AC number, which is a unique 10-digit product number from Amazon, followed by an _ebook tag. Open up that folder and you will see several files, but the one we're interested in is the AZW file. This is your book. Step 6 is the fun and final part, converting the book. Keep that My Kindle Content folder open and now open up your Calibre app. Drag and drop the AZW file into Calibre. Once it's added, you will notice the file appears in KFX format. This is a good sign. It means the DRM plugin worked and the book is free from DRM. To test this, go ahead and select the book, right-click on it and choose Convert Books, then select Convert individually. You will get a menu with different output formats. I usually pick EPUB, but you can choose whatever format you need. Once the conversion is done, you should now see two formats for your book. You can right-click on the book and choose View to make sure the book looks good and there are no errors showing up. Now, if you see a KFX-zip file instead, that means the process didn't work. There are a few things you can check. First, go back to the Kindle for PC app and make sure the version is still 2.4.0 build 70904. If it's changed, that could be the issue and you'd need to reinstall the app. Also, make sure you're dragging the right file. It's the AZW file, not the azw.md or azw.res files. If everything looks good but only a few books didn't convert, it may mean those books have a tougher DRM encryption that can be removed with this method. If that's the case, please leave a comment down below with the book's title and author so I can test it myself. So far, I haven't found a book that I couldn't remove DRM from, but I'd love to know if anyone has run into something different. Lastly, if you're still having issues, there's a little troubleshooting trick you can try. Go ahead and install the alpha version of the DRM plugin in Calibre. It's a slightly different version and some people have had better luck with it. I'll link it in the description if you want to give it a go. Now, if you're having trouble converting your KFX file in Calibre or getting any error messages, there's another trick to try. First, open Calibre and go to Preferences, then Interface, and choose Toolbars and Menus. From the Available Actions list, find the From KFX option and move it to the Current Actions. Apply the changes and you should now see a From KFX button in the Calibre menu. And then select your problematic book from the list. Click the From KFX button and choose Convert Selected Book to EPUB. This should do the trick and give you an EPUB version. From there, you can easily convert it to PDF or any other format Calibre supports. If this video helped you out, please give it a like, drop a comment to let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe if you're into e-ink devices like Kindle, Kobo, Remarkable, books, BigMe, and everything related to e-ink technology. And if you want to support my work, you can buy me a coffee through the link in the description, or even become a YouTube member like the awesome people right here. I'm also a landscape and drone photographer, so if you'd like some high-res wallpapers of my shots, plus I even create a painting effect for some of them, which you can see on the screen right now, I'll drop a link to my digital collection in the description. Appreciate your support. Also, if you want to try out the second method of removing DRM with Kindle Reader, check out this video right here. And if you're curious about my thoughts on Amazon's recent changes and how I feel about that, I've got another video for you right here. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!